inside my mind.
First of all, welcome to Istanbul.
Thank you.
Is it your first time?
Yeah, it's my first time here.
So what do you know about us? Turkish people, Turkish audience.
I know you have a very good live audience. I know that you are really into music. That's what I've heard at least. And yeah, I will confirm that at the show.
Before talking about your new album, your Shining Light was a huge hit in Turkey, especially for a Power FM audience. So, what is the story behind this song?
So this song was written when I was in Berlin. I lived in Berlin for like 3 years, and my daughter was
Yeah.
born in Berlin.
Mhm.
And when she was around 1 year old, she was sleeping at night, and I started to write this song that was kind of a lullaby for her and my wife. And so it was a simple song, very quiet, that I wrote just in one evening. And I don't know, people liked it and connected to it, and it just blew up at one point.
Yes, it is so sentimental, so touchy, like you say, like
Thank
a
you.
lullaby.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
So, what about your new album? Is it is there any differences from the others what is the main idea behind your new album?
So this new album was made between like Berlin and Paris, because I came back to Paris where I was born, and I wanted again my daughter to be close to my family this time, my parents, my brother, my sister. I wanted her to have a family, and so it also affected the music. That change of environment was very like challenging for me, because not only was I changing from city, but also I started to enter the music industry, you know? So it had this kind of like huge impact on my creativity, my vision, and stuff like that. And I think that this album was just the idea of like fighting for your dreams, you know, fighting for your dreams, like holding them tight and just keep going. And that's why it's called Oh Glory. It's like this thing that you're trying to aim and reach, but it's also like you're never really getting it. You're always so close and yet so far, but you remain peaceful and decided. So the music kind of captures that energy. And also, having performed a lot of live shows, I think that this influenced also the music that I was recording at home. I just wanted the song to be more powerful live, to get the audience more engaged. Whereas the first album was more soft and innocent and naive and sweet. This one is more like a bit harder, a bit more mature and powerful live. Yeah.
So, which one was the first song, and how many songs in this album?
So there are 11 songs in that album, and the first song that I wrote, you mean, that I've written?
Mhm. And your favorite
Well,
song also in this album?
so I think the first song that I've written was In Love.
Mhm.
It's like this kind of like guitar song, acoustic guitar song, and that I've written it in Berlin, and it was kind of around the time where we were leaving Berlin, and it was kind of like an image of kind of leaving a person, and that was this song, In Love. And my favorite song right now, it changes all the time, you know, but right now I think it's Answer the Night.
Answer the Night.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, technology going so fast. In today's music, technology is lots of technology affects the songs. But what about using natural elements, natural instruments in your music? What is your opinion?
So my main instrument is the guitar, you know, this
Mhm.
is what I use the most. But I like the challenge of like trying to make the guitar sound a bit more digital, you
Mhm.
know?
Yes.
So all the songs start like just guitar, voice, very natural and stuff like that. But when I record them and I record the guitar, I cut it in a way and I like put effects on it to make it sound as if it was like a synthesizer or a different sound or or a violin or something like that. I like to change and distort the sound of the natural sound of the guitar to make it sound a bit digital, and or at the crossroad between the organic and the digital sound. I think this hybrid is really what I would say is the modern sound, and this is what I'm really interested in creating.
So, what are your opinions about future of music?
The features?
Yes.
So for me, like this music is very sacred, and so features, I'm very picky with them, you know. I feel like I haven't found yet a person to really do a feature with. Also, the thing that is really difficult for me is that music that I create it with my wife, my partner.
Really?
Yeah, we do everything together. She's American, she's from Minneapolis. And she like, we write the songs, she helps me decide on which song to pick and stuff like that. She's really like my
couple.
Yeah, she's my #1 creative collaborator. And so it's really difficult when you have such an intimate creative process to like invest people from the outside, you know, because sometimes it can disrupt or disturb that magic happening between two people. So it's a little bit of a challenge, and we're like looking forward to finding the right people to collaborate with. But I already collaborate with like technicians, like sound engineers, and like people that are very creative. It's just more for the songwriting and the production that is more difficult. But yeah, we're slowly opening ourselves, and we'll find some people to do features with. I like features. I like when artists do it.
Right. So, what about how can I say? How do you communicate with your fans? With social media?
Well, yeah, I think mostly social medias, but like my Instagram account is like private, you know. I don't, so it's like you can follow me, but I'm very close to my fan. I really try to create a close community. I spend a lot of time with them at shows. You know, I play a lot of shows. Like this year, I think I've done almost 60. And I like to, after the show, go to talk to them and spend an hour or 2 hours with them just talking. And I'm very close to them. I like to be close to them in the real world more than like the digital world.
Nice. This is the right one. So what do I expect on the Istanbul show, on your Istanbul show?
Well, you can expect a lot of energy,
Nice.
a lot of emotion. I always give my whole at every show. I'm gonna be very excited because it's my first time, so I think there's gonna also be that kind of like, yeah, that first time excitement. I don't know, that adrenaline. But I'm gonna perform a lot of the songs of the new album and also from the previous album, and maybe also some exclusive songs that didn't come out yet. Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much.
My shining light.